Hello, I'm Donnie Jarrett, aboard Honda of Southfield, Virginia, and I'm very proud to be a certified Honda sales rep for a total of 17 years. Just like the Dragons, when you buy from us, you will come out on top. I'm Donnie Jarrett, and I'm passing the savings on to you.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthhillEnterprise.com.
The Parkview Dragons completed Week 8 with a very convincing 21-6 win over Southampton. Matt Brown opened Parkview scoring in the first quarter at 4:55 with a 64-yard TD run. The Newton kick was good. Southampton responded in the second quarter at the 8:09 mark when Harris was able to punch it in from 2 yards out. The extra point for Southampton was no good, and the score was 7-6. Parkview cheerleaders immediately started calling for a touchdown, and it wasn't long before the Dragons responded. Nigel Stanley would get an excellent return off the ensuing kickoff. Emeka Noakochi was able to help advance the ball further downfield with some nice vision and great footwork. This was followed by a Clybourne to Nunu Patterson air play, which got him deep into the Indians' territory. 2 plays later, Clybourne would take it into the end zone on the quarterback sneak. The Jacob Newton extra point would be good, and Parkview would be up 14-6 in the game. Parkview would get their final score with under 40 seconds left in the second quarter. After some great running by Terry Pettis, Nunu Patterson would catch a ball, change direction of field, and get a great gain to put Parkview in excellent position. Patterson would follow that catch with another great catch and be on his way to the end zone before he fumbled the ball. The ball was fumbled forward. It wasn't intentional. Gio Fagans made the awesome recovery in the end zone. Newton's extra point was good, and Parkview was up 21-6. Late in the second half, Patterson and Clybourne again hooked up in the air, and Clybourne got the ball into decent field position for a field goal attempt. The Newton field goal was called no good this time, but Parkview just continued to grind the ball out on the ground and through the air and took the 21-6 victory home with them.
Break this team down and beat this team is this team. Don't let it happen, okay? We have got to continue to get better every week. We told y'all they were going to be tougher the second time, didn't we? All right, they were, and you guys met the challenge. First time that we can find that Parkview's ever won at Southampton. Congratulations. I got some good news and some bad news. Good news, I got cheeseburgers for you this time. Let's go. Yeah. Right, the bad news,
you get one.
Homework is still due on Monday, okay? Make sure you do your homework. Homework is still due on Monday.
After talking with his players, head coach Doug Allison spoke with the Enterprise's Dennis Smith.
Several big plays.
Yes, we continue to have guys that step up and make a big play, and that's, at this point in the season that becomes huge because it really does come down to, these teams start getting evened out. As injuries start to happen, you start to have some guys that, depth becomes a thing, and so you really need those guys to make special plays, and big time players make big time plays in big time games, and that's what this was. It's a big time game. From what we can find on VHSL reference, at least in any of the recording history we can't find a Parkview team that came out of Southampton on the win. So we told the boys they made some history tonight, so that's awesome. And then of course we told them all week, don't repeat the history from last year where the second game was a flip, so we're very blessed to have the situation. We knew they were a good team, and I think the score indicates about what I would expect.
I know you don't want to look past, you got 2 district games coming up, but just taking an early look at the playoff scenario, what do you think you need to do maybe to get a home field advantage?
Well, to get a home field advantage, I think we probably would have to win out, so we don't have to, that's one good thing for us because it forces us to take it one game at a time. It's always tempting to look down the road, but that's cool that it gives us a kind of a reality check because the teams ahead of us, their strength of schedule is just, phenomenal. And so I think that if we were to drop a game, the chances of getting a home field game would probably disappear. So the kids understand that, and they understand that kind of keeps them, I guess, honest, make sure we're not looking ahead.
Okay, but taking a look at next week, Brunswick on the road, another top
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Brunswick's a tough place to play. We haven't been down there with our varsity team since 2009. Kind of watching the schedule, so it's been a few years since our guys have been down there. You know, like you said, it's Lawrenceville, the home field advantage. The Bulldogs are a good football team. You know, I'm curious to find out what happened with the Prince Edward Brunswick game because I think both of those football teams are good.
This is Mike Mosley on behalf of Dennis Smith and the entire South Hill Enterprise News team. We hope you have enjoyed the Week 8 edition of Dragon Sports, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthHillEnterprise.com.